was going in the wrong direction. As a Kenyan, the country is going to the right direction.
Tell us why.
And I said one, and I'm going to repeat it. Then I will comment one about Laikipia because it has been mentioned.
Yes.
Now, number one, when you see people who understand what was happening in the country, we had the previous regime before 1 year, because today it reaches exactly 1 year since we voted. Before that time, we went on well. The country was doing a very interesting thing, was borrowing and then borrowing to pay a borrowing and add a borrowing. So it's like digging a new hole to fill up the old hole. And then when it was difficult to do so, postponing the dates of repayment. Now, when the economy of the world has gone down, and Kenya, we are not outside the world, we are within the world. So whatever happens in the world affects us. It comes to this time when the world is, has a kind of like a receding in economics, then it is time now to repay the old loans. So the way we are with the current regime, we are floating. We are floating on well. We are not doing badly. We are going on very well. Now, I want to comment about Laikipia. When the new government came in, I believe Kenyans can see that we do not have the count of deaths of insecurity like it used to happen. Now we have a tranquil county. Things are getting better. In 2013, devolution came in. Joshua Irongo won. In 2017, the current member of Laikipia County, who is on the other side of the studio, won in 2017 and defeated Governor Irongo with 1,000 and some balance of votes. They were almost equal. He did his work. He became the chairman of Azimio and he pushed the agenda of Azimio. I believe the home of Azimio's strategy was in Laikipia. Governor Irongo defeated him with over 70% of votes. He is in record for contempt of court, refusing to obey the court, to talk to the doctors. He sacked them. If he had the ear to listen to other Kenyans, why didn't he listen to the people of Laikipia? Why did he sack all of them? Why bring machinery that they keep parking and you are paying for the parking for the other companies? You pay millions. At the end of the day, the millions have gone. The cars will still go and the machinery. And then at the end of the day, leaving the county with nearly 4 billion debt. But it is not, if we go in that direction, it's not right.
Right.
So let's talk of the national issues.
Yes, please.
And the real things of the national issues that we are tackling here, we look in the term of how the country is currently.
Right.
It is better than the previous regime. We are moving on well. We feel that things, the way they went up, are now stabilizing and starting to come down. I like the senator who is giving a synopsis of item by item, and that is what we feel on the ground.
Do you think, and just sticking with you for a moment, do you think that it is a fair discussion to blame the current cost of living to the current government?
No. Because the previous years, the economy of the world had started changing and going low, and therefore life went up in terms of the economy of the world went down, and therefore it was difficult to run in the current situation.
But Mheshimiwa, there's perception and then there's reality.
Yes.
I mean, the people on the ground are feeling the pain, and it's kind of hard to understand macroeconomics and microeconomics when you can't afford unga on your table. What would you say to such a situation?
There are two things. Number one, when things are difficult and going uphill, and then you find them getting stabilized. Now, I want you to understand that the effects of economies has what is called a kite effect. A kite can shift and go up very fast, but it comes down slowly. As it comes down slowly, it is only possible for us to come to a level which we can all manage. If we allow it to calm down, if we keep shouting and maybe blowing it to go far away, it won't help. It is us to hold each other's hand, ensure that they come down, and support the current government. Because if we keep shouting and derail the people who are pulling the kite down, then we will all suffer together.
Right, and on that note, I want you to jump in here. I could see you reacting and expressing yourself to some of those things, even as we prepare to have some of the members in our audience to jump in on the subject matter.